Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Snow. It's great to see you here. Today when I'm filming this video, it's actually Mother's Day, and in just 2 days my baby will actually turn 6 months. So I felt like it's a great time for me to film a video about my reflection for the past 6 months as a mother. Since I've become a mom, I have so much more respect for moms in general. In the past, I know it's hard, but I didn't know it's this hard. As you see from the thumbnail, the theme of this video, it's so freaking hard. I wish someone had warned me or prepared me for this. It really made me feel like Daphne from Bridgerton when she was telling her mom after she got married. It was so different from her imagination what marriage would be, and I would say motherhood is the same for me. I would say that being a mother is really different from I have imagined. Maybe my partner and I didn't know enough parents, or we haven't talked to other parents before, but how could nobody told us how hard it is? For those who are watching, who are expecting, I want to say that it is so freaking hard. It's the biggest change in my life so far. Every step is learning for us. At the beginning, there were so many times I want to run away from the situation and I want to toss the baby out. And that's after that I have help from my partner, from my parents. I couldn't imagine people who have multiple children or even single parents, how could they handle this situation? Let's go back to the first month. After giving birth, at least my birth was very smooth. It was a vaginal birth, so I recovered quickly, and the birthing process was really quick, and the doctor did a great job sewing me up. After you give birth, your hormone is rocket high. I remember for the first few weeks, I was really operating on adrenaline. I had my parents, we are 4 adults taking care of 1 baby. Each person has about a 6-hour shift. Usually my partner will take care of the baby till 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and then it's my shift from 2 to 3 to about 9 a.m. in the morning. I remember at the beginning I didn't need to sleep at all. I can just watch her, hold her entire night. Eventually the adrenaline faded away and I got so tired, so sleepy right away. I felt like I was drowning and I could never wake up. But you still have to feed the baby, nap the baby, and every day was so repetitive, it was the same. My friends know me that I always need lots of sleep. Sometimes I can sleep for 12 hours. Sleep deprivation is a real thing. And also at the beginning, you almost need to feed the baby every 2 hours. And most of the babies lose their birth weight after coming out. It's crucial for parents to watch their weight and make sure they're gaining properly. At the beginning, I didn't have enough milk, so we had to do combo feeding, which means that you have to do breastfeeding and top up with formulas. That adds another step for feeding. When I was pregnant, I thought I know what it's like to be a mom, and I had all those ideas and thought, well, what will it be like? But when the baby was actually born, it was very different. That was the reality check for me that now we have a baby and she is a person. She has all the needs and she cannot take care of herself. She is so dependent on us. That's the moment when I realized I can't just go out with my partner casually anymore. We need to plan. We need to make sure that there is someone always watching her. I remember by March my parents are leaving. My last wish was to watch a movie with my partner, so I went to watch Dune. Being a mother was an emotional roller coaster. You were happy because they were there. You were worried if they're growing properly. There are just so many things suddenly you worry about, and it constantly going through your head. The situation definitely got better after 3 or 4 months. And another thing I would like to talk about is the feeling of loneliness. I don't see many people talk about it, so I want to really emphasize it. As I mentioned, even though I had help from my partner and my parents were there, sometimes at nighttime when it was my shift, or when my parents went out or my partner went back to work, I felt so lonely. Before giving birth, most of us, we have a job and we interact with other adults. That's where we get our social lives. Once you give birth to a baby, most of the time you are interacting with a baby and the other caretakers. You sort of lose your social bubbles, and that hit me really hard. I remember texting my boss at work saying, "Oh, I really wanted to come back to work now." I miss talking to other adults and talk about things that's non-baby related. I felt less lonely when the baby was about 3 months old, when I can take her out to do some more community events. But it was definitely hard at the beginning. I even had other moms to talk to text with, which I appreciate a lot. But imagine if I don't have my family, or if I don't have that support from other mom friends. I feel like I would go insane. This whole birthing experience plus having a baby till 6 months really made me appreciate this community that we have. First, I want to say thank you to all the healthcare providers, including my maternity clinics, the hospitals, everyone who worked at the birth and postpartum rooms and the public health unit. All the nurses, doctors that we met were so helpful, so passionate, so warm, and full of patience. They really helped us a lot as new parents. I didn't have milk at the beginning, and our baby was also suspected to have jaundice, so I went to the public health unit every day at the beginning to check her out and to check out my breastfeeding positions and my milk. The nurse there really helped us to get the milk going, which I appreciate a lot. I was totally fine of giving my baby formula, but I also want to breastfeed. Thanks to the public health nurse there who gives me confidence to show us methods, to guide us along the way. And I also really appreciate that the libraries here and the other community centers provide programs for babies. As I mentioned earlier, I felt lonely. Once the baby was a little bit older, I was able to take her to singing class, story time, and those kind of programs can take my mind off as a mother for a second. I can talk to other moms. I can let other people entertain my baby. I found it super helpful for me, and that gives me a thing to look forward to each day that I can do. Once we had our baby, we joined a new social club, the Parents Club. Among our friends, we are kind of the earliest to have a baby, so we now made some new parents friends, and somehow people at work who has kids now want to interact with us more, because now we share more topics and we have same things to complain about. I also felt so blessed that we stayed connected with our parents friends from our Lamaze class. First few months when we couldn't go out that often, I texted the moms a lot, talking about breastfeeding, talking about our mental health, our physical health, and we can go out for walks. It has been 6 months and I'm still struggling with the new identity of being a mom. Now I've got all the hardship part out. Let's talk about the miracle part. I have to say this whole experience so far has been a miracle. It was such an incredible experience to carry the baby and give birth to them. I was reading her a book that we got from the library, and one of the sentences in the book said, "And through you, we live again." That's how I really feel. I don't have many memories about my childhood or when I was a baby, and watching her grow day by day is really wonderful. It makes me realize that we learn those things. It didn't come naturally. Such tiny things like how to burp or how to fart. I remember when she was a few weeks old, when she needs to fart, she screams, she grunts. But now she does it with confidence. I felt so grateful that we have her. When she smiles, when she laughs, even when she cries. So precious and so beautiful. I spent so much time with her. Every time when I close my eyes, I think about her. I feel so happy and satisfied when I hold her. And if I don't hold her, and if someone else is taking care of her, I'll constantly think about her as well. We're so deeply attached. At least I'm deeply attached to her. I already feel sad that she'll be a toddler one day, no longer a baby. But I'm so grateful that I'll be able to share all those moments with her. And sometimes when I teach her things, I keep thinking, we as parents, we're passing down the knowledge to the next generation. Would that be, and is that the most meaningful things that we do for our lives? To pass down the knowledge? It gives me new material to think about things in terms of life, and I cannot wait to continue grow with her and see what a person she'll grow to be. At the end of this video, I really want to say big thank you to all the moms out there. You are the greatest. And I want to say thank you to those who support the moms. Thank you as well. Thank you for supporting. If you're also a new mom who happens to watch this video, let's grow together. And if you feel related, please do share your feelings. Thank you for watching today's video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like this video and let me know your thought in the comments. And please subscribe to this channel. I'd love to share more of my thoughts with you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.